Hi, I'm Deidre. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ding that bell so you can be notified every time I upload. I currently post new videos every Monday, so if you want to get the latest Authortube content, then ding that bell so you can be notified every time I upload. Today we'll be doing the Authortube Newbie Tag. Yep, you'll be getting a deep dive into who I am. Why should you care and why should you watch my channel? So stay tuned. Today we'll be doing the Authortube Newbie Tag by Jenna Streety. And let's dive right in. Question number 1. How did you find out about Authortube? Well, I sort of stumbled upon Authortube about a year ago. There weren't as many creators at that time, but I was searching about writing professionally, and I found that there were creators not only talking about books, because I knew about BookTube, but I didn't know there was an author per se, like a place for authors, like a safe haven. But there are, and I was happily interested, and I was happy to find I found Jenna Moreci first, and Jenna Moreci is hilarious. If you haven't checked out her channel, go ahead and check out her channel, because yeah, she's hilarious. But she's the first person I found, and then I found Vivian Reese, and it just continued going from there. And Kate Kavanaugh, girl, shout out to you. I don't know any of these people, but these are the people that influenced me on Authortube, so there you go. Check them out too. Number 2, what genres do you write in? I currently write romance, but I like mystery, I like fantasy, I love romance though. So I think I want to dabble in a lot of different genres as my career goes on, but currently I write romance, and that's the books you'll get from me right off the bat. Romance novels. Let's see, number 3. What is your preferred writing tense and point of view? I like writing in first person past tense. I've tried writing in third person, I've tried writing in present tense. I don't know, I just keep getting drawn back to first person past tense, so that's what I do. And number 4, are you a plotter, plantster, or pantster? I am a plantster. When I first started my very first novel, I plotted the whole thing. And then halfway through the writing, I made my husband read it. He's my alpha reader. And he was like, this is where your book should end. And so my outline got thrown through the window. And since then, I've not been able to literally intense plan. Because in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm going to change it anyways. So, and then I start finding that if I completely sit down and do an in-depth plot, an in-depth outline, then I'm bored when it comes to writing the story. So I go and I do a little bare bones outline each time, and then I let my characters drive the story. Alright, number 5. Are you self-published, traditionally published, or yet to be published? I was, until a few weeks ago, self-published. I went ahead and unpublished my backlist. It's a long story. I'll drop the video below or above as to why I did that, what goes on in that crazy brain of mine. But yeah, I'll drop it above. Right now I'm yet to be published, but I will still be pursuing self-publishing. The aim is to be a hybrid publisher, so I do want us to both traditionally publish and self-publish. So we'll see what the future holds, and I'll take you along with me for the ride. Number 6, what publishing company, literary agent, and or printing company are you represented by or use? If not, what is your dream publisher, printing company, or literary agent? I don't actually have a dream publisher or literary agent. I did a long time ago really want to be published by one of the big 5. I never pursued it. That was before I even thought about writing, producing novels for myself. That was like growing up. So yeah, but as I got older and self-publishing got more and more popular, and I realized all the benefits of self-publishing, I started leaning towards that route. But as I said, I want to be a hybrid author. I do not have a dream publisher. I figure in my mind everything falls into place, everything happens when they're supposed to and how they're supposed to. So whatever publisher, literary agent I get blessed with, I'll be happy and I'll do my best regardless. All right, number 7, we're like over halfway there. So what type of Authortube videos, sorry, can you expect from my channel? On my channel, you'll find a bunch of motivational content. You'll find a lot of craft tips. I'm no expert, but as I go along, I'll take you with me. So you'll get a lot of behind the scenes into my publishing journey, what it is actually to be self-published, what goes into it. You'll get some sneak peeks of my content, sneak peeks of my writing. We'll do some writing sprints, we'll do some tags, we'll basically be doing anything you can think of on Authortube. I'll be doing it. I'll probably even be doing some things that I get from other aspects of YouTube, integrating them in here. I have a wacky brain, so just be here for a good time and be open. That's it. Just keep an open mind with me because I have a wacky brain and you're getting an inside view into it. Number 8, when did you start writing? I started writing when I was really, really young. Well, we all did like composition and stuff in school, right? But I started like writing poetry and songs in primary school for me because I grew up in Jamaica. I'm not sure what the equivalent is for you, but somewhere between grades 4 and 5. Yeah, they didn't really make a lot of sense. No, but hey, then most of them were incomplete, but they were fun. And I got to annoy my family members and friends with them. At that time, that was a plus. So yeah. Number 9, what was the first story you ever wrote? The first story I ever wrote was in the 6th grade. Well, I just finished the 6th grade. In Jamaica, we do what's called GSAT, right? It's basically a grade 6 achievement test. So you do it to figure out what secondary school you'll be going to, and they placed you in that way. That's not there anymore. They replaced that, but yeah, that's just show you how old I am. Yeah, but I'm not really old. I call myself old. my brain. But yeah, so we did GSAT back then, and I really, really, really wanted to go to this school called Calabar. Now, if you're Jamaican or you know about Jamaica, you'll know that Calabar is an all-boys school, but I didn't know that at the time. And I had friends that went to Calabar, and I had relatives that went to Calabar, and I was just in my brain, that was the school that I should be at. Never mind that you had to craft like a list of schools that you want to go to, and that Calabar wasn't on the list, even though I wanted it to be on the list. It was on my list, and then my parents wrote the actual list, so it got dropped off, and I didn't know. Long story. My friends knew, and it was a running joke. But anyways, when I got back my results and it told me I wasn't going to Calabar, I was so upset. I was so angry. I cried the whole afternoon, even though my friends tried to console me. And I wrote my first story that day. Now that story will never see the light of day. It was very sad, very dark, very gothesque. And I guess that's when I started, tweaking my personality and stuff, because I was so depressed that I wrote. And I guess I sort of knew from then that writing sort of eases my mind. I didn't really think of it seriously, but hey. And so that's the first story I wrote. You won't ever get to well, maybe if I can dig it up, I can probably read it for you guys. I probably don't have it anymore because I left it at my parents' house, but we will see. Number 10. What authors have inspired your writing? Okay, so growing up, I read a lot of Harlequin romances. I also read a lot of Danielle Steele, and in high school, a friend of mine, my very best friend in the very, 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 very whole world, lent me a Sidney Sheldon novel. And that novel changed my life. I fell in love with Sidney Sheldon. He's my very favorite author in the whole wild world. Yes, he unfortunately passed, but I don't care. I love me some Sidney, and I guess he influenced my writing a whole lot. If you read my books before I unpublished them, You'd realize that they were drama filled. They had a lot of suspense. They had romance sprinkled in, and then the romance took over. So that's just how I wrote, and I didn't even realize that it was Sidney Sheldon-esque until my friend told me. So hey, I guess he influenced me without me even knowing it. But I love me some Sidney, so I'll take it. Number 11. Do you schedule your writing or simply get to writing when you find the time? I try to schedule my writing, but I also do freelance writing. So I have clients' work, I have my own work, and then I started Authortube, overachiever. And we also have, my husband and I have a booktube channel, D&J Book Chat. Shameless plug. Check that channel out as well. And that one we're not on camera because, as you can hear in the background, we have a lot of noise in the background. It's not the best filming environment, so I was hesitant coming on Authortube, but I did. So right now I have my freelance writing career, I have my personal writing career, and 2 YouTube channels. How do I manage it all? Barely. I try to schedule. I say that yes, today I'm going to wake up, I'm going to do my writing in the morning, I'm going to do my client projects in the afternoon. That doesn't work. So I've started doing like 1 day per task. See what I go through? Okay. That was a seller outside. I live in Jamaica, remember. I'm currently in Jamaica. This is what we have. It's culture. Embrace it. Okay, so currently I try to do different days for different things. So I do client work on 1 day, editing on another, and my personal books on another day. I just started doing this not too long ago, so we'll see how it works. But thing is, there are no day offs in that thing, and that sort of messes with your health. So scheduling is through the window for me right now, but I'm trying to figure it out, and I'll let you in when I figure it out. I'll let you in, I'll let you know if this test stuff each day for each thing works out. Okay, the last 2 questions. Number 12. Do you write on a computer, typewriter, or write by hand? Currently I write on my laptop and my tablet. I alternate between the two depending on where I am writing. Again, yeah, I don't have the best writing environment either. That'll change soon. But currently I write on my laptop and my tablet depending on what I have time for, or if I was doing client work before or not. But yeah, that's what I do. Oh, sorry. Number 11 had a part 2. Where do you do it in general? I write wherever. I write on the road, I write on the bed, I write in a chair, I write everywhere. Wherever wherever I'm sitting, I write. I don't have a comfortable place where I have to be there to write. Words come to me wherever, so I just write. So the last question. What am I looking forward to now that I'm on Authortube? What I'm most looking forward to is being a part of a community, finding friends that understand what I'm going through. Writing is hard. Being an author is hard. And unless you also write, you don't understand. I'm used to people telling, hey, earning a living from your books is hard work. I'm not going to lie to you. If you want to be an author, go for it. Pursue your dream, but prepare to do some hard work. It's hard work, and not everyone understands that. So because you may not automatically get the next big book or the next bestseller or be earning 7 figures a year or 7 figures a month, people may look at you as if you're not doing anything. They may not even understand why you're writing. They see you writing, but they don't think you're actually working. And it's frustrating. And unless you're also an author, you don't understand. So I think I'm looking forward to more being around like-minded people. It's sometimes you just need some motivation from someone who understands. You may not know me and I may not know you, but in my brain, we're all best friends. We're all sisters. We're all siblings. You're my brother. You're my sister. You're my friend. And I can relate to you. And that's what I'm more looking forward on Authortube. If even talking to you guys through the camera. Like, yeah, you're not physically in front of me, but in my mind, you're sitting in front of me and I'm having a kiki and I'm having a talk with my friend. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to having a place to vent, a place to meet new people, network with all you amazing Authortube authors, support you guys, and yeah, have some fun. So that's what I'm looking for. All right, so those were all 13 questions. So now you sort of know who I am. I know I have a wacky brain. You probably still don't understand, but that's all right. It's all right, girl. Don't try to understand me. Don't study me, okay? You'll go crazy. So, but you'll get to know me more as the videos go on. Thanks for tuning in to my long-winded Authortube Newbie Tag video, and I want to watch your videos too. So if you are also a newbie on Authortube, even if you did your newbie video like 4 years ago, I want to know about it. Drop the links below, spam the comments with your links, and I'll watch them all. I'll subscribe to y'all, and we'll basically start a bond, start a friendship. We can network, we can do collaborations, and I'm looking forward to actually having some author friends. So you know what to do. If you liked my content, go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know that you liked it. It will make me so happy to know that people are actually watching and enjoying the content that I'm putting out. If you can't tell, I'm very insecure about being in front of a camera. I don't like being in front of cameras. I hardly even like taking pictures. Sometimes my husband said that's a lie, but yeah, he's behind the camera, by the way. He's my cameraman. So he says that's a lie. I take pictures. I don't like sharing pictures with public. I take pictures for my own personal entertainment. But yeah, anyways, so drop a like down below if you liked it. It will really make me feel confident that I'm doing something positive, right? And leave a comment. As I said, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell so you can be notified when my videos go live. They're generally on a Monday, but there may be bonus content sprinkled throughout the week. You never know. And the only way to be in the know is to hit that bell. Now, this has been my Authortube Newbie Tag. Thank you for joining me on my channel, and until next week, bye guys! Alright, so growing up I read a lot of Harlequin romances. I read a lot of Diana Ross. Diana Ross is a singer. Danielle Steele is what I meant to say. Growing up... Okay, let's do that to move on.